Hello and welcome back to PravusVille, Part 12, ladies and gentlemen. The city is still alive. We're still eagerly waiting to see if the trading post works and we get 2 traders this year. I'm kind of doubting it. I feel like that's probably just too good to be true, but hey, I'm allowed to hold out hope, right? Of course I am. I am the god of this world after all. If I want to hold out hope, then by golly, that is my right. Alright, we're going to collect a little bit of stone, and apparently I'm already collecting this iron, but they're taking their sweet time as far away as possible, but that's okay. I figure, by clearing out this area, they'll never have to come down here again, so take away the furthest points while it's not an emergency, and I should be fine. Anyway, so let's see. We now have another laborer, Emma Janessa. I'm just going to call her Emo from now on. Is that fair? I think that's fair. Emo, welcome to the labor pool. I'm sure you are thrilled. I'm going to go ahead and put a farmer on this plum field because I feel like some of the saplings probably need to be replanted, and I feel like they probably won't do that unless somebody's working there, so we're going to go ahead and take care of that. Okay, so what do I really want to do today? Honestly, not much. I just kind of want to get my gosh darn resources under control because apparently I'm really running out of stone. It's because of this church, right? There's a lot of stone that went into the chapel. But it's okay. They've got enough. Now they just need to collect more iron, and we should be good to go. Hopefully. I think the chapel looks kind of cool. I'm eager to see how it's going to look in this. Oh no! Ashelin the miner was killed by a cave-in. Oh, what a tragedy. What a horrible tragedy as Ashelin joins the ever-increasing pile of graves. Oh gosh. Well, at least Alvador has come, and Gearly has come to save the day. Hey, check it out. We have a trader. Who do we have today? Well, not who I was hoping. Lorena, the general goods merchant. Fish, venison, cabbage. I have access to all 3 of those, so I'm afraid you are worthless to me. Get out. Actually, should I have placed an order? Oh, I don't know. Too late now. Don't care. Yeah, alright, so that's one trader. If a second one comes down, then we'll know our experiment was a success. I sort of feel like it probably won't work, but oh well. If not, then so be it. It could be worse. I just wasted a ton of stone and wood, that's all. Alright, so let's speed things back up. The deer, of course, is just marching right through the church with impunity. Absolutely. How's the boarding house doing? We don't have anybody there. I feel like, okay, there's something in this game called nomads that I don't know a lot about. Yeah, nomads can come by and request citizenship. Don't exactly know what that's all about, but, it's alright. No biggie. Still waiting on sheep, though, and there goes a large herd of deer right there. Wow. Oh, another one over here. Man, they're breeding like rabbits. I feel like we should probably go on a hunting spree sometime soon. How are we doing on all things like that? We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Everything seems to be in order. We're totally fine on food and stuff as well. Ah, there we go. That chapel is complete. Ah, fantastical. It looks beautimous. Ah, beautiful chapel. Very picturesque. I feel like this is the sort of thing that will stand the test of time, and people will come by here, you know, decades from now, after my citizens have spread and multiplied into a sprawling civilization, and this will be one of the historical landmarks of PravusVille. The Church of PravusVille. Ah, it's beautiful. I like it. I do love the look of the buildings in this game. You know, for an indie game with some pretty standard graphics, it looks pretty cool. I will be the first to admit. Now, of course, with the chapel comes the ability to have a cleric, and the clerics maintain the chapel and bring happiness to the citizens. Do I want a cleric? I mean, yeah, sure. Why not? Let's get a cleric, yeah? We've got 53 members in this church. 53. Everybody in this town is like mandated to go to church. That's like a requirement. You have to go to the Church of PravusVille. So they're all involved in that. All right. I think one of the only things we haven't got yet is a hospital, which we don't really have any use for at this point. But oops, shoot, hang on. I'm not paying attention at all. We need to work this. Stop working that. Stop working that. Okay, the plums are already taken care of. So now we just need... I'm going to leave 3 farmers. Nope, 4, actually. Let's grab these chestnuts while we still can. Alright, we don't need our builders anymore, so we can go ahead and put more people in the mines and the stoneworking areas. Do we have all of our... Yeah, we have our woodcutters still going to town, which is great. I feel like it's probably time to start working on another house, just because we need to be consistently expanding. So we're going to put one right here, I think. Yeah? Yeah. One right there. 2 builders, and the rest of you guys can keep gathering up the resources that is left all over the place. So to that end, I wanted to tell you to just go ahead and collect the rest of this iron. And some of the stone as well. There we go. We have plenty of food. I don't feel even a little bit worried about it. And it's actually still pretty nice and green out today. So apparently this is a very mild winter as far as those go. Alright, we don't need to work the chestnut field anymore. So let's just put more people to work in the mines and the stone cutting areas, yeah? I mean, I don't feel like we need to gather food, do we? Yeah, no, I don't think so. I definitely don't think so. I think all we can really do at this point is just keep expanding. The only thing I'm worried about, right, with expansion, isn't food. I'm doing great on food. I don't want to run out of firewood, though. So to that extent, it might actually be better just to start upgrading some houses so I can be more efficient with my wood cutting. But we'll see. I feel like I do need to keep expanding and giving young couples a chance to go and make babies. So, alright, Ramonte and Jacqueline. Ramonte, is that the second or the third? I don't even know. Have started their own family. They're still rather young, so I feel like I'm actually getting back on track when it comes to the housing situation. There we go. Put another one down. Just because I can afford it. I don't like upgrading my houses during the winter. I feel like that's a bad time to kick people out in the cold. Even if I do have a boarding house, it just seems bad in general. Oops, hang on. I just got a text. Going by yourself. To what, I wonder? I don't even know. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, gosh darn it. Once again, I forgot to set a timer. Give me 1 second. Okay. That's better. Now I know what time it is. I'm really terrible about that sometimes. I'm so used to having games I can just tab out really quick, but this one pauses every time. I feel bad about that. Sorry. These guys apparently are just dropping their iron right here in, well, the middle of nowhere instead of, you know, walking over to the stockpile. So, I don't feel like that's a very good and efficient way of doing things, but oh well. We'll survive. Uh-oh. Yep, like I said, worried about the firewood, and lo and behold, we're running low on firewood. Okay, time to work the pumpkins and the cabbages again. We'll put 4 farmers, take out 1 miner. There we go. Okay. So we're good on that front. I really am worried about this, the wood, though. Are we gonna have wood problems soon? I feel like with 2 woodcutters we should totally be on top of it, but maybe I just need to increase the limit and make sure that they're working throughout the year. That could be. Do we need to plant any more trees here? I don't think so. It actually looks like this forest is pretty well under control, honestly. I am going to increase the herb limit to 150. Not that we desperately need it, but it's nice to have that intact. Alright. Should I put another person on the Forester's Lodge? Maybe. Oh no, Elmerson the Miner was killed by a cave-in. Man, this mine is just deadly. Ugh. How very, very sad. Last season we got 250 logs. I feel like we could do better, but, yeah. Let's take away these builders. Let's put 1 more person as a forester. See if we can't up the ante there a little bit. Bertherman and Emo have also moved in, and they're happy. Very happy people. Happy pappy people. We're going to go ahead and upgrade a house. Who's old and ready to die? These 2 are. The people I'm least... This will do fine. People I'm least worried about kicking off into the boarding house, because if they die, no biggie, they're old and they're gonna die sometime soon anyway. Out with the old and in with the new, right? Oh, this is perfect. No, that's a terrible thing to say. I'm sorry. Don't believe me when I say that. I do not believe that at all. Okay. You can definitely see which houses were like the earlier parts of our city, because the residents are getting older in those areas, wherever the old people are. Hey, we got a merchant here. Chickens. Owen the livestock merchant. Do I want to get some chickens? I mean, they're cheap, right? But, I don't know. Chickens. I mean, we could do a lot worse, right? I'm gonna feel awful if the sheep come by, but you know what? Okay. Okay, you know what? Fine. Fine. If he likes firewood, and only if he likes firewood, I will definitely buy the chickens. Okay? So we're going to move the firewood over here. There we go. Let's take a couple more stone cutters and a miner off, get some traders. I want them to rush this deal. Go forth, everybody. Grab a wagon full of firewood and bring it down to the docks ASAP. Amy the woodcutter has died. What a horribly inconvenient time to do that. I'm so sorry, but we're just going to have to live with it. Oh, I don't have any builders. Right. Let's take one off of these. There we go. Okay. We're low on firewood again. This is not good, but that's because they're taking it away from the stores and replacing it rapidly with the 600 that was in here, so it'll be okay. Do you like firewood? You do like firewood. That's fantastic. So, let's see. Chickens cost 400, which means every 100 firewood will give me a chicken. I think I'll buy like 5 chickens. Do I need a rooster? I hope I don't need a rooster. I mean, anatomically that makes the most sense, but, you know, come on. I don't want to have to worry about that. Alright. Custom order. Just once I want sheep. Yeah? Yeah. I'm going to tell him I want that. Hopefully he'll do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and trade 500 logs in exchange for 5 chickens. Yes? Trade. Boom! I now have 5 chickens. Oh, look at them, they're so happy. Little chickens. Okay. So to that extent, let's go ahead and take this pasture, and we want to tell them to work chickens. Yeah? 5 of 36. I can fit a whole ton of chickens in here. Woo! That'll be cool. Well, we do need a herdsman. 2 herdsmen now, actually. Darn. Because, you know, the one thing I desperately wanted was more labor to worry about, but that's okay. We don't need this many traders anymore, so let's get 2 of them working with the chickens. Okay, we don't want the firewood in here anymore. We do, however, want firewood in there, but we can't fit it, so I'm going to say store 800 fuel. The reason being, if I tell them I want to put the 600 back in here, they're going to immediately go and just take every bit of firewood that I've got, and we'll have none ready for winter. So I want to wait until I actually have a stockpile before I do that. Okay, where'd the chickens go? Oh my gosh, look at them! Marching right through the river. Wow, those are some gutsy chickens right there. I am very impressed. But okay. Good, so the house is now complete. We're back in good. Let's take away Etherit's house. There you are. Let's get rid of you. Get a couple more builders on the case. The chickens are here. And we have somebody working here. 2 people, actually. I just don't know who. Oh no, Etherit died. And, wow, terrible timing. But the house, I mean, I guess now I don't have to feel bad about kicking her out of her house. So, Trude has replaced Etherit as the second trader. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, my experiment was a success. Ah, fantastic. I don't need your steel tools. I don't have anything to trade anyway. Yes, all right. So, we now know more trading posts definitely equal more traders. Fantastic. Good, good, good. That's definitely going to be a good way to ensure that I get the stuff that I need sometime soon. Oh no, Cheyennette, the forester, has died, but there's no one to replace him. That's okay. I would say that the forestry department is probably one of the least important. Ah, dang it. Well, I lost my entire chestnut crop because I'm just not paying attention to farming. Which, just sucks. Okay. Let's put some people back in the mines and the stone. We don't need this many traders, but we will take 1 vendor just to keep on top of things. How are we doing on food? Pretty good, honestly. I think we're going to put someone else in the forester, and... is that it for now? Let's go ahead and demolish this house and replace it as well. There we go. And put 2 more people to work on that. Again, it's very important to me that I'm efficient with my firewood, because I can either take the time to expand my forestry and my wood cutting, which is expensive, and I'd rather avoid doing that again. Or I can just make my town more efficient in their use of firewood and hope that that deals with the problem, at least for now. And I'm thinking it will, to a certain extent. Alright. Now, one thing that's cool about the chickens, and actually anything you have in a pasture, as long as you have more than, like, 2 animals, in theory, they'll start breeding. To be safe, you want to have, like, 3 at least, but So over time, I should get a nice, happy bunch of chickens. And they'll lay eggs, which is another food source. And whenever I have too many chickens, they'll slaughter the excess, and I'll have chicken as a meat. And I love chicken, so I feel like that's fantastic. A fantastic thing to give to my people. Early winter of year 13? Oh, year 13. Who thought that I was going to make it to year 13? I certainly didn't. Stephania has become an adult. And Lessender has become, well, a human. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but has come into life, basically, is the right word. Where is Lessender? Who's had babies? I don't even know. Who's still having kids? There you are. Alvador and Aline. Our teacher is now out of commission for a while and will not be able to teach the students because she's on maternity leave. She's on maternity leave now. And congratulations to her. That's what I say. Congratulations indeed. Okay. Well, I feel really good that this experiment worked. I feel like it wasn't a waste of resources now. And I got chickens, right? That could be a lot worse. A heck of a lot worse. I'm alright with that. I'm alright with the outcome. Pretty happy about that. We're getting our resources back under control. We're really starting to stock up on the firewood. This house is done, and the old people have moved right back in. That's okay. Etherit's house, however, has really, become a low priority for whatever reason. I don't know. But nobody seems to care about that, so, oh well. Okay, so I don't think our laborers are doing anything important at the moment, so let's just mark out some more resources, all of the iron, and all of this stone. Yeah, it's going to take forever for them to get all of that, and that's okay. I'm not in a hurry. But I want them to have something good to do. Oh no, Gardo the Stonecutter has died of old age. Well, at least most people are dying of old age. We've had a couple of cave-ins that have gotten people killed, and that's sad, but, 12 dead people so far. We knew it was going to happen eventually, but still, it's kind of sad. That one grave of what's-his-name that I don't remember, it started with an R, I could swear, is still the most prominent figure. And the cleric, of course, is keeping people rather happy. The average happiness of citizens is starting to go down a little bit. I'm trying to decide if that's because people are dying, or maybe there's just not enough diversity in food, but I feel like there should be. I mean, we've got enough diversity to make me happy even today, and I'm a luxurious American. So, I mean, there's enough diversity, I think. These people can't be that picky. Or can they? I don't even know. Alright, it's time to start building up this house. Do we still have people in the boarding house? We shouldn't. Etherit died. Yeah, no one's in the boarding house, so this is basically going to have the effect as if we had just built a brand new house. So who's going to get Etherit's old place? Newly renovated, with refurbished floors and a shingled roof and plumbing, indoor plumbing. Ugh. Who's going to get the luxurious stone house of Etherit? I don't even know. I'm excited to find out. Come on. 3, 2, 1 and a half. There we go. Harold and Berenity. Harold is 14 years old. A 14-year-old boy has married a 22-year-old woman. Wow, that just seems like polygamy, doesn't it? Not polygamy. Good grief, what am I talking about? I don't even know. But, either way, it does feel like child abuse, doesn't it? Yeah, definitely feels like child abuse. Is polygamy legal in this city? I don't know. I don't think I've legalized it. I've seen no evidence that that's what's going on. I certainly didn't approve it. If I didn't approve it, it can't be happening, right? Yeah. No polygamy allowed. None. Thank you for watching part 12 of Banished. I am so glad that the training experiment worked. We're actually getting really close to the end of the game at this point. I feel like we only need to build a hospital and a tavern, and I certainly would love to get some sheep, but the end is getting close. So stay tuned, be sure to like and favorite and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.